Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Citizen video. In this video we're going to be looking at the Anvil Terrapin, I call it. It is a medical variant of the Terrapin. We'll be looking at the regular, Terrapin as well. But in this video I wanted to do a ship tour of the medical pin and also some flaws that, could be potential things holding it back, which I wanted to discuss with you guys. But first off, I think the exterior has been touched up a little bit. I don't know if you guys noticed it. It looks like it's been touched up. Something just seems different about it to me. But once we go up in this ramp, let's get this started. So we have our components here. We have the gravity gen, a battery, power plant, relay, radar on one side. Then we have jump drive and life support on the other side. We got our tier 2 bed, and then here is our medical kiosk. And now we got a nice little shelving space with a door to keep it sealed. Got our crew storage up on the top. These aren't accessible yet. And we also have a seat. Got a seat for whoever is taking care of this patient or rescuee. Fortunately, no medical pens are on this build. But that's where you would keep your drugs, I assume. And now going here, this is a really cool part. So this door actually closes and you can keep it locked. Now, so here's where me and a friend were kind of arguing about this. He brought up a point where, say if you are rescuing someone, say if you're doing it solo, right, and you're going on a rescue op, and that person ends up being, a ganker, pretty much. He was saying, my friend was saying that if he were to get healed up and rescued, he has access to the power plant, the radar, the jump drive, and the life support, so he can basically, sabotage the ship. And yeah, while that may be true, I think you wouldn't pick up any just bum off the street. I was telling him that there's gonna be a proper rating system in the game. You could choose who you rescue, and also, man, I can't get this door open. It's just, let's see here. Am I locked in here? Okay, there we go. That was some weird bug. Oh, hang on. Okay, I got it open. So I was telling him that, surely there's gonna be a rating system in the game with like a proper UI, and you could pick and choose who you rescue. But even if you were to do rescuing, I think you would at least grab a friend, so whoever's piloting would be piloting, focusing on the ship, and then, someone here is on the jump seat while caring for the rescuee. And yeah, I don't know, yeah, he does bring up a good point where someone could access all these components and sabotage it, but that's gonna depend on the factor of where you're rescuing this person. If you're out in Pyro, yeah, probably you might encounter that. You might encounter a couple bad apples. But again, I think there's just gonna be a proper UI with medical, and there'll be a rating system, and you can pick and choose who you rescue based off of their reputation and past history. So let me know what you guys think about that, because I'm really curious. Um, yeah, I'd like to know, like, you know, even this ship, like, it's not only a rescue ship. You can use it to, you know, use it for your org pretty much. So you wouldn't have to worry about any just old random apple, bad apple off the street. But yeah, that is the medical terrapin. I would like to know what you guys think. It looks like they've touched it up from the last time I've seen a terrapin. It's been a really, really long time coming. But let's just check out the pilot seat, and then we'll head over to the reg. I call it the Regpin, but the regular terrapin. We have our engineering terminal there. I don't even know what guns are on this. I think those were size 2s. Let's see. All right, I am. If I can power this on. So yeah, I just checked on Urkel, and they are size 2 Badgers on there. So that's good to know. And yeah, I think this is a solid medical ship. I think it's you know, it's one step, well, not one step, but you know, a couple steps above the C8R. Um yeah, it's just, you know, it is a ship that can travel further than the C8R. But this is going to be a good ship to pair on a capital ship, I think. Like if you're doing rescue ops, I think even, you know, I don't even know if the Terrapin could fit in the 890, but this will fit nicely in your Polaris and maybe the Odyssey hangar. But now we're going to look at the regular Terrapin, because I know that the interior for that got touched up as well. And yeah, I mean, honestly, man, is it me, or does it feel like the ship has a bigger landing gear and it's like raised up a bit? I don't know if it's placebo on my side, but it's been a long time. I remember the ship being lower, so you guys let me know, because I'm curious. Was it touched up? I feel like it is. So now we're going to go into the Terrapin interior. And yeah, you can tell right away. I remember this room being so dark, and it was just all walls. So now it looks like they touched it up, and we have our components here. This is the washroom, I think. Yes. Got our sink, toilet, shower. And then on this side is our bed. Yep, that's our bed. I don't know what this is. Is that like a microwave? Like, what is that? This looks like some kind of shelving space, possibly. Our other components. And then, I mean, this is pretty nice. Like two gun racks that can, you know, hold 4 rifles in total and 6 pistols. That's pretty insane. And you got a suit locker. So this has been, you know, modernized. So it's got like a nice gold pass, you could say. And I love that they've put fire hydrants. They're really foreshadowing that engineering gameplay. Here's our supports seat. So that's going to be for like scanning and radar, I believe. And these ships don't turn on the Expo for whatever reason. But yeah, I remember the interior of the Terrapin being really, really dark, and it just feels like it's brightened up now. So, like, even these red pipes on the ground, like that design detail, it really feels like they brought it up to standard. components there. And then that's the pilot seat. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just, something about it. It feels like it definitely got a touch up. A lot in the interior and somewhat on the exterior as well. It feels like it's gotten modernized. I have different feelings now about the Terrapin. Before, you know, it was just that forgotten ship and nobody really cared about it. But, you know, with radar coming online and scanning coming online, hopefully soon in a reasonable time, this will be, I think, a worthwhile ship. You know, possibly adding to your fleet. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much my ship tour and thoughts on the Regpin and Medipin. Again, let me know what you guys think about the components being accessible to the rescuee. You know, they can pretty much just gank you and sabotage you, but my argument's that you just would be careful and not let any bum off the street onto your ship. You'd be selective on who you rescue, and even if they do sabotage the ship, like the, you know, you could still, he still hasn't taken you out, like you've had the door locked. So and you know, you can unarm, man, I can't even speak English. You can unarm him and his weapons and take them out. You could, whatever he's carrying, you could take him out. Yeah, I just don't think you'll be able to easily sabotage a person's ship without weapons. So you can counteract whatever they try to do. But those are my thoughts on the Terrapin and Medipin. Let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious. That was my ship tour, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.